everyone and welcome back to Pabbly. So first of all, let me show you how this amazing chatbot for sending personalized diet plans for nutritionists is going to work in real time. Okay, so this is the bot that I have created. Now towards this bot, let's suppose I will write a message over here as hello, please give me a diet plan. Okay, I'm going to send this message towards this bot, and over here it says hello, welcome to Nutri Wellness Hub, your partner in healthy living. How can I assist you today? Over here I want to get a diet plan, so I'm going to select this option. It is asking for my primary goal, which is weight loss, so I'm going to select it right here. Then it is asking for me to share my age. For the age, let's suppose I'm going to write over here as 25 as my age right here. Then it is asking for my gender. For the gender, I'm going to write over here as female. Okay, then it is asking for my height. I will write over here my height as 5'6" feet, so I'm going to select my height right over here. Then it is asking for my weight. For weight, let's suppose I will write over here as 56 kg. Okay, it says almost done. Please share your full name. For the full name over here, let's suppose I will write over here as test user and send the full name right here. Then it is asking for my phone number, for which over here I'm going to write my phone number that I have. I'll send the phone number. After sending my phone number, it is asking for my email address, for which over here I'm going to write it as test@pabblytudes.com and send it. And as I've done that, it says thanks for sharing your details with Nutri Wellness Hub. Your personalized diet plan is carefully prepared and will be delivered to you within next 5 minutes. We also have emailed you a copy of your plan, so please check your inbox. Okay, so where it is asking for me to check my email that I have shared right here, because my diet plan is going to be received in my email. Okay, so I will open my Gmail account right over here, and you can see on my Gmail account I have successfully received this email. Your personalized diet plan is ready from Nutri Wellness Hub. Hi test user, this was a name that we have forwarded through WhatsApp. You can see all the details, goal, age, gender, height and weight is mentioned right over here. It is a tailored 7-day plan, you can see right over here. Okay, if I'm going to click on this view full PDF and download PDF button right over here, automatically what is going to happen, a plan is downloaded. If I'm going to open the plan, you can see where it's for test user with the number and all the other details. Okay, and you can see a personalized diet plan for all 7 days has been created according to the details that I have provided towards this bot. So this is how amazingly this WhatsApp chatbot is going to work in real time, and we can generate personalized diet plan also with the help of this amazing bot and share it towards our lead without you lifting up your finger. Yes, so now for that what we are going to do is we are going to create this amazing bot, and we are going to create the personalized diet plans using Pabbly Connect. Okay, for that what I am going to do is on a new tab I will be browsing the website of Pabbly Chatflow, that is www.pabbly.com/chatflow, and as I'm going to do that, Pabbly Chatflow's landing page is then going to appear in front of you. Over here, before we start creating this amazing bot, I want to let you know about Pabbly Community. Pabbly Community is a space where you can find real-time updates about Pabbly. In this space, you can get help not just from our team members, but also the fellow users. Over here in this space, you can ask questions, share your feedbacks, and find amazing automation tips for your business as well. So go ahead and join our Pabbly Community today. For that, you will find the link of our community in the description section below. Okay, now let's move forward towards the creation of this bot. On Pabbly Chatflow's landing page, you will find two options in front of you, that is sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign in from here, but if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free credits every month and start exploring Pabbly Chatflow's feature without any cost. Okay, now I'm an existing user, so I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Chatflow account. Then you will see the all Pabbly apps section. As I want to use Pabbly Chatflow, I'm going to click on this access now button, and then Pabbly Chatflow's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. Now what is Pabbly Chatflow? It is a software using which businesses can manage and send WhatsApp message easily and efficiently. In Pabbly Chatflow, you can add multiple WhatsApp number from this add WhatsApp number button, where you will find two methods to add your number, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. If you want to learn both of these methods of how you can add your WhatsApp number inside Pabbly Chatflow, you can simply find the video tutorials in the description section below. Okay, Pabbly Chatflow provides with multiple features like inbox, contacts, team queues, templates, broadcast flows, AI assistant, activity log, settings, under which you will see multiple options. If you want to see each and every feature of Pabbly Chatflow and learn about it in brief, you can see the videos in the description section below of each and every single feature. Okay, now for creating a new bot inside Pabbly Chatflow, we have to go towards the flow and flows section right over here. Now after coming to the flow builder page inside Pabbly Chatflow, go to this add flow button to create a new bot, and the flow is now been successfully created. And firstly, we are going to rename this bot. So for the name over here, I'm going to give it as share personalized diet plans on WhatsApp for nutritionists. Okay, so this is the name of my bot right over here. And firstly, I have to set up a trigger. With the help of this trigger, we can start this bot in which we have multiple trigger events. If I'm going to click on this drop down, these are all the trigger events like keywords regex, user start conversation, template selected, WhatsApp template delivered, contact added to contact list, custom field updated, and tag assigned. Okay, I will be selecting my event as keyword and regex match. Okay, next over here it is asking for the keywords. So let's suppose I will enter a word over here, hey, and press the enter key to save the keyword. Okay, in the similar manner, let's suppose I will write over here as diet plan, press the enter key. I will write for hello, press the enter key. In the similar manner, you can add many keywords right over here. Now if these keywords are forwarded to this bot as a message by your lead or customer, automatically this trigger is going to start from here. Regex is a short for regular expression. It is a special pattern or sequence of characters through which you can find, match, or simply see all the patterns in a text. Okay, over here you can enter the regex according to your requirement. I do not want that, so I'm going to simply skip the part. Okay, after setting up a trigger over here, first message that I want to send is a message with a button through which my lead or the customer can get a diet plan. Okay, the message should be a welcome message. For that, simply drag the point of this trigger, drop it in this field, content type, select over here as text plus button. And for this message, I want the simple welcome message, so I'm going to copy this message from here and paste over here in this field. Okay, now over here you can see in this message I've created a character over here as bold. So what I'm going to do is, for creating the formatting as bold, just add a star in front of the sentence and in the end of the sentence, and this word is going to be bold. Okay, now I want to give a button over here as get diet plan over here. For that, click on this add button and name it get diet plan. Okay, now for getting the diet plan, I have multiple questions to collect over here. First is, I want to know what is their personalized plan, weight loss, muscle gain, or healthy eating. Okay, now for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply drag this point, drop it in this field. Content type is going to be text plus button. Now for the text, I want the same text over here for the primary goal, so I'm going to copy it and paste it right over here. Create the formatting over here as bold. And for the options, I will add 3 buttons right over here. In a message, you can add only maximum number of 3 buttons. Now I will name all my buttons as weight loss, muscle gain, and healthy eating right over here. So these are my 3 buttons right over here. Now if any of these options is selected by this lead or the customer or the person who is asking for the diet plan, I want to save this answer over here in my Pabbly Chatflow account, and then I can send that answer to Pabbly Connect. That is why I need to save this. Now for that, we have this amazing feature inside Pabbly Chatflow, that is contact custom field, in which you can create your own custom field and save the replies in that field from your lead. Okay, so for adding a contact custom field over here in this flow, go towards the action section, drag the set field and drop it over here in this field. Connect this weight loss to this field right over here. I have created a contact custom field over here in the name of diet goal, so I'm going to select that option. So I have selected this contact custom field of diet goal right over here because I want to save the answer that this customer or the lead is going to select from the options. Okay, now if we want to save an answer, we have to enter that value right here. For that, simply what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this answer from here and paste it. So now what is going to happen, that as a lead is going to select this option, inside the contact custom field, this value is going to be saved. In the similar manner, I'm going to enter the contact custom fields for both of the other options over here as well. So you can see right away I've added the contact custom field. Now after collecting the data, now I want to collect few of the details from this lead, like their their age, their gender, their weight, their height, and everything. Okay, so now for that we have to ask question towards this lead. For that, simply go to this action step. You will see this option ask question, drag it and drop it in this field. Okay, I'm going to connect all the custom field options with this question right here like this. And my first question over here is going to be what? It is, great, please share your age. Okay, so I'm going to copy this question and paste it right here. I have created a contact custom field of age, so I'm going to select that field. Format is going to be any. Okay, so now after collecting the data of the age, I have few other questions like gender, height, weight, full name, phone number, and the email address. So for all of those questions, I'm going to add all the ask question fields right over here and show you. So you can see right away I've added all the questions, like this is for the gender, this is for the height, weight, full name, number, and the last email address. Okay, so now after entering all the questions, now what I want is I want to send all this collected data to Pabbly Connect, so that using all the details, an AI agent is going to generate us a diet plan that we can share towards the lead who's sending us all the answers. Okay, now how can we send the data from here to Pabbly Connect? For that, simply inside actions you will find this option of API request. Drag it and drop it over here in this field. Connect your last question to this API request. Now we have to enter a webhook URL. For that, simply I am going to log into my Pabbly Connect account from the All Pabbly Apps page. After coming to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, we have to create a workflow. For that, click on this button. You can select the new beta method version that is more modern, faster and flexible from here. As well as you can select the classic one for more stable and familiar approach. I will select the new beta method version. And for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as share personalized diet plan on WhatsApp for nutritionists. Okay, for the folder, I've created a workflows folder, so I'm going to select it. You can create the folder from this plus button and click on this create button. As soon as I have done that, the workflow is then going to be successfully created. Over here, we have to set up our trigger step, and so I'm going to click on this plus button, and for my trigger application, I'm going to give over here as Pabbly Chatflow. Okay, as I want that as soon as the new message is going to be received over here, automatically this trigger should capture the response of that. That is why for the event I will select new message received. Then click on this connect button. This is the webhook URL. Copy it from here. Over here, click on this edit button and paste this URL in this field. Request is going to be post as we want to send the data towards this URL. Now what data do we want to send? For that we have to set up the parameters right here. I want to first share the full name, so I'm going to copy this full name and paste over here as a key. In the similar manner, I'm going to select all the contact custom fields from here and paste all the key names as well. So I'm going to enter all the details. So you can see right away I've selected all the parameters, full name, email. Okay, I have to add the mobile number over here as well, so I'll do that. Yeah, so I've entered all the fields. Okay, after entering all the fields, we have to first test this URL. For that, click on this test button. If you will receive the status over here, that is 200, that means the URL has been successfully working. If I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, you can see the response has also been captured of the test data. Okay, firstly let us set up this entire flow. I'm going to click on the save button right here. So now as we have done that, this workflow has been saved. Now the data after all these questions is going to be forwarded towards the URL, towards our Pabbly Connect using the API request node. After that, I want to send this message towards my lead of thanking them and telling them that they should check their email inbox. Okay, their Gmail account inbox. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply drag it and drop it in this field, add the text plus button, content type, paste the message right over here. Okay, so this is the message that should be forwarded. I want few things bold, so I'm going to bold the things right over here. So now after entering the message, this is the entire flow that I have created. Okay, now to save this flow that I've created, I'm going to click on the save button in the top right corner, and the flow has now been successfully created. Okay, so now let us complete our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now let us complete this flow that we are creating using Pabbly Connect. Okay, now right here I have received this test data from my Pabbly Chatflow account. I do not want that. I don't want to use the test data, as now with the help of an AI we have to generate a diet plan. A diet plan cannot be generated with this test data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recapture the response right over here and then collect the original data from my lead. So now what I will will do is I will send message towards this bot using my number, and let us check whether the response has been captured over here with all the details or not from Pabbly Chatflow. So I will open my WhatsApp chatbot from here. So this is my WhatsApp chatbot. Towards this bot, let's suppose I will send a message over here as hello. So I will write the message and send it. Okay. So as I've written hello right over here, within few seconds you can see I've received this message. Okay, as this bot is turned on right over here, that is why I'm receiving this message. Okay, I'm going to click on this get diet plan option. As soon as I have done that right here, you can see I've received this message. I am looking forward for muscle gain. Okay, so I'm going to select this option. It is asking for my age, which is, let's suppose, as 35. Okay, that's my age. I will send it. Next, it is asking for my gender. For my gender over here, let's suppose I'm going to write it as male now. Okay, so I'm going to write over here male and send it. It is asking for my height. For the height over here, let's suppose I will write over here as 6'2" feet. Okay, so I will write this height and send it. My weight is, let's suppose, as 89 kg. So I will write over here 89 kg. It is asking for my name. For the name over here, let's suppose I will write it as test account as my name and send. For the phone number, I will enter my mobile number right over here and send this phone number. And for the email address, I will write over here as testaccount@pabblytudes.com. So this was the last question, and as now I've answered it, I've received this thank you message. Now let me open my workflow that I am creating right here. And in my workflow, you can see I've received another response. Let us tally it. Weight is 89 kg, height is 6.2 feet. You can see gender is male, goal is muscle gain, age is 35. Over here, phone number is this, the mobile number, name is test account, email is testaccount@pabblytudes.com. As now this response has been captured, this means Pabbly Chatflow is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect. Now using all the details, we are going to use an AI agent that is going to generate a personal diet plan for us. And for the AI agent, I will be using OpenAI. So I'm going to add an action step, in which from action application, I'm going to select over here as OpenAI, and action event is going to be ChatGPT. Then click on this connect button. This window is going to appear. You can select the existing connection from before. I will show you how you can build a new connection. Okay, it is asking for the token. To have the token, go towards this hyperlink given here below in the help desk. Then you will land towards the OpenAI API keys page. Okay. Now we are going to generate a new key. For that, click on this create new secret key button. For the name over here, let's suppose I will give it as new key as the name of my key. Okay. Project is default, permission is all. I'm going to click on this create button. The key is generated. Simply copy it from here and paste it in this field and click on the save button. And that is how you build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. After building the connection, firstly over here it is asking for us to select a model. For the model, I will select over here as GPT-4o, because using this model I can generate better diet plans. Okay, and then it is asking for the prompt. Now what is this prompt? Prompt is a text using which an AI is going to generate as a content according to our requirement. In the prompt, we need to mention all the things that we want and do not want. So for the prompt over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the prompt that I have written. You are an expert nutritionist diet planner AI working for Nutri Wellness Hub. You can see I've entered my email address and the phone number of my business. I have entered all these details. Your task is to generate personalized detailed diet plan approx 2 to 3 pages, 1200 to 1500 words for the given client based on their detailed input details like full name, age, gender, height, weight and diet goal. Over here it is asking for the output instructions. These are the instructions that I've mentioned. Okay, I have mentioned many things over here using which this AI is going to generate the diet plan for my lead that is sending us a WhatsApp message. So now you might wonder how you can find this prompt so that you can use it for your business as well. You will simply find the link of this workflow in the description section below, and you can copy this prompt from here and use it for your business as well by updating few other details. Okay, so now over here, as it is asking for my lead's full name, age and other things. For the data of these fields, I'm going to map the data. Like for the full name, if I'm going to click on this field, the previous step is going to appear. If I'm going to click on it, this is the same response. This is the name and this is the lead for which I want to generate the personalized diet plan. So I'm going to select the data from my previous response. In the similar manner, I'm going to select all the details from my previous response right over here. So I'll do that. Okay, so as now I've selected this data from my previous response, this data right over here has been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of the smart data. And then simply I'm going to click on the save and send test request button. And as I've done that, you can see right over here, we have received this response from the AI. And over here, this is the message content that is generated by our AI. The personalized diet plan for test account. Cover note, dear test account, welcome to personalized journey towards muscle gain with Nutri Wellness Hub. Your goal is to build muscle is both exciting and achievable. And we are here to guide you every step of the way through the nutrition and sustainable habits for a foster healthy lifestyle. Okay, you can see over here it has given all the details of the person, that your vibrant age of 35, standing tall at 6'2" and weighing at 89 kg as a male seeking to increase muscle mass is essential to balance your diet with appropriate nutrition to support your muscle. Okay, you can see right over here I have received the customized diet plan for day 1, day 2. You can see all the meals, breakfast, mid-morning snack, lunch, evening snack and dinner is included. Okay, and we have 7 days of these diet plan right here. Hydration recommendation is also given. You can see lifestyle, activity, exercise routine, everything is given, stretches and flexibility, sleep, mindful eating. You can see everything is been mentioned right over here with the closing statement as well. Okay, so now as we have received this response right here, this means we have now generated this content through an AI. As now this content is successfully generated, now I have to create a documentation that I can send as a PDF towards my lead. And for that, what I have done is I have created a template with the help of Google Docs through which we can create documents and PDFs. Okay, so right over here I'm going to add an action step after this, and then action application is going to be Google Docs. I will select Google Docs and the event is going to be create document from template. Click on this connect button. You can select the existing connection from before, but I'm going to add a new one. For that, click on this sign in with Google button. Then over here it is asking for us to select an account that we want to continue with. This is the account, so I'm going to select this option. After that, it is asking for the permission for the account, for which I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. Okay, now after building the connection, firstly it is asking for us to select the template document. I have created a template in the name of diet plan template. So what I'm going to do is over here I will select it as diet plan template. Okay, now after that it is asking for the new document's name. The document's name should be what? I will map the date of the name of the person. Then I will write over here as diet plan. Okay, so this will be the new document name that is going to be created through this template. So after that it is asking for us to select a documentation location. Okay, I have created a folder over here in the name of diet plan. I will refresh this page. Now I have created a folder over here in the name of diet plans. I'm going to select that location. This is the folder that I've created in my Google Drive. So I've selected it where all the documents are going to be stored. Okay, then it is asking for all these details. Now what are these fields? Now in this template I have added few variables. You can see in front of the value and in the end of the value there are two opening and closing curly brackets that creates over here a variable. In place of this variable I want name, over here I want phone number, age, height, weight, goal, and with that I want the diet plan over here as well. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to enter the data over here in these fields, because these are the variables. For the name, I will map the date of the name that I have received right here. For the phone number, I will map the date of the phone number in the similar manner. For the age, I will map the date of the age right here that I have received. Then it is asking for the height, for which I will map the date of the height. For the weight, I will map the date of the weight right over here. Then for the goal, I will map the date of the goal that I have received. And lastly, for the diet plan, I will map the date of this diet plan that is generated. Okay, after doing that, I will simply click on this save and send test request button. And as soon as I've done that, I've received this response, which is a positive response, as we have received this documentation ID. So if I'm going to open my folder over here in my Google Drive, you can see a new file has been added in this folder of test account with the number, age and height. You can see all the details. And this is the diet plan that is generated with the help of our AI is been over here created as a document. Okay, so now as this documentation is created, I want to share this document with who? My lead, who has sent us a WhatsApp message. Now there is a problem, and the problem is, you can see on the top right corner it says private to only me. That means only I have the access of this document. But now as I want to share this document, instead of making this file accessible manually, what I'm going to do is I will simply add an action step over here in this workflow again. And for my action application, now I will select over here as Google Drive. Okay, as a file has been created in my Google Drive. So I will select over here as Google Drive. And for the event, I will select over here as share a file with anyone. Then click on this connect button. Over here, I will be selecting the existing connection from before, but if you want, you can add a new connection in the same manner. Okay, I'm going to click on this save button. Now it is asking for the file ID. For the file ID, we have received a documentation ID over here in this previous step. So I'm going to toggle this map button on, erase the existing data from here and map the data of this document ID right here and click on this save and send test request button. Now this document whose ID we have entered is going to be accessible to everyone, okay, as we have received this response. And you can see right over here, the same document is now shared with anyone with a link, okay. So as now the status is updated, you will find in this drop down right over here, we have received multiple kinds of documentation and we have received one in PDF format. Okay, so now we'll be sharing this PDF format with our lead on their email, on their Gmail address as an email. Okay, so now for that, what I'm going to do is I will simply add an action step right over here, in which from action application I will select over here as Gmail. Event is going to be send email and click on this connect button. This window is going to appear. You can add a new connection, but I will be selecting the existing one from before and click on this save button. Okay, it is asking for the sender's name. For the sender's name over here, I will write my business name, that is Team Nutri Wellness Hub. Okay, so this is the sender's name. This is my sender's email address, so I'm going to select it. Next, it is asking for the recipient email address, for which I'm going to map the data of the email address of my lead. There is no CC and the BCC, so I'm going to skip the part. Same with the reply to. For the subject of my email over here, I'm going to give it as your personalized diet plan is ready from Nutri Wellness Hub. Okay, for the content, before writing the content, I will select the content type over here as HTML because I want a colorful, a very good email body in this manner right over here. That is why I will be selecting over here as HTML. You can also select the plain according to your requirement, the content type. Okay, and for the content over here, I will enter my HTML body, that is going to be, and you can see right away I've entered this HTML body. I wanted to map few other details right over here, so I'm going to do that. I will map the other details. So this is the name. I've entered the goal, age, gender, height, weight over here. Then I've mapped the data of this PDF. I'll also do that for you again. So I'm going to search for PDF right here, and you can see I've received this PDF file. I'll map it right here. Okay, so these are all the details. This is my email body. Content type is HTML. Label I will select over here as important. If you want, you can also enter the file name with the URL right here, but I have entered the URL over here in between of this HTML body, so I'm going to skip the part. But if you're not writing an HTML body, simply name your file right over here. Over here in this attachment URL, you have to map the data of the PDF. Okay, I'm going to skip the part of the signature as well and simply click on this save and send test request button to send an email. And as I've done that, I've received this ID, which is a positive response. If I'm going to open my Gmail account right over here, you can see I've received this another diet plan over here in my Gmail account. Your personalized diet plan is ready from Nutri Wellness Hub. Over here you can see the name is test account. Over here this is the goal, this is the age, height, and everything is mentioned. I have other details right here with all the other details like daily tips and my contact information. If I'm going to click on this view full plan and download PDF button, automatically a PDF is going to be downloaded over here in my computer. This is my PDF, and this is the same document that was generated by that we have generated as a diet plan has been shared over here through Gmail. Okay, so this is how you create this amazing workflow over here as well. Okay, so now what is going to happen, as soon as this WhatsApp chat bot is going to collect all the details through this amazing bot that we have created, automatically the details is going to be forwarded to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and as the details are going to be forwarded over here, we will receive it, and AI is going to generate the content. With Google Docs we'll generate the document, then we'll get the PDF file link, and automatically that PDF is going to be shared as an email to that lead with the help help of Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this is how this amazing workflow and amazing WhatsApp chatbot is created through Pabbly Connect and Pabbly Chatflow, that too without need of any coding and programming skills. So if you have any doubts or questions while I was creating this amazing bot and workflow, you can ask us all the questions in the comment section below and we will answer to you as soon as possible. And if you want to use this bot or this amazing workflow right over here, you will find a link of this workflow and the bot in the description section and use it for your business. Okay, so this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just this chatbot, you can create multiple other chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any questions, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue in Pabbly Chatflow, you can check out this link. If you want to try your own test bot today with Pabbly Chatflow, you can do it absolutely for free as we provide 100 free credit points. So go and check out Pabbly Chatflow today.